Now, Ukuthemba is a charity which works with local authorities in South Africa and rescues babies and helpless children who face difficult situations such as extreme abuse, poverty, neglect and disability. The organization was founded in 2006 by expat Kim Killeen. It has so far established 5 family homes with a 6th on the way and has rescued more than 100 children, some of whom were abandoned as tiny babies. Kim Killeen is with me now. Thank you very much indeed for coming in. First of all, briefly, what motivated you to start this charity? I mean, do lots of children and babies in South Africa face difficult conditions?
Very difficult conditions, and there is a huge need for because there are a lot of sort of children that are orphans through HIV, and because of poverty and extreme poverty, there are a lot of children that are born with fetal alcohol syndrome or drug addictions, and it's not just the authorities that are dealing with the problem. It takes more than that. It takes some sort of private community to assist in this. And you know, being a South African, I wanted to give something back to the community, and this was my way of doing it. I can't bear any child having to be exposed or neglected or, you know, any cruelty to them. It just destroys me.
Now, you talked about the community being an essential part of it. I mean, my question is, how challenging is it doing the sort of work that you do in a multi-ethnic society such as South Africa? I mean, what are some of the cultural issues that you run up against, for instance, integrating some of these children back into normal society?
Well, that's the whole idea of the smaller homes. Is what you've got is you've got a nucleus of 6 children per home with a house mother, and they go to the houses are spread throughout Cape Town. And what happens is that they go to the local school. They would come, you know, if they went to school with your child, they would go to your house on the weekend. So they go to the local churches. They just integrate back into society, and they have a network of people around them that can mentor them. They play sport. So it is not just a matter of children that are just sitting in one community where there's poverty. They are very much integrated into society.
So have you had considerable success, or do you feel you're merely scratching the surface?
No, I think that, you know, it's always an issue because you say, well, I'm starting with one home and that's only 6 people, and people look children, and people look at you and go, well, what's that going to do? But then we opened the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th, and we've just partnered up now with another organisation called Home from Home, who've been going a lot longer than us. And together we've now got nearly 40 homes.
But clearly you need additional support.
We do need additional support, and that is not always the easiest thing to find the funds to take care of these children.
Now tell us about the event next week in London here, which has been described as a night of charitable fun. I understand the famous chat show personality Graham Norton will be hosting the event.
Yes, he will be. Graham Norton has been aligned with our charity for a number of years now, and this is our 2nd fundraiser. He is wonderful and generous with his time. He's got a very close association to South Africa, and he is coming to host it for us, which is wonderful.
So what's actually going to be happening at the event?
Okay, it's going to be in Shaka Zulu restaurant in Camden, and we have got Graham Norton hosting the event. We've got the wonderful singer Jocelyn Brown performing. We've got great food, and we've got a lot of artists and actors. We've got African drummers, we've got aerial aerobics, we've got Flow Fusion who will be performing for us. Great food, lots of wine, and generally just a good time, and lovely auction items as well.
So what's the date?
It is next Wednesday, which is the 14th of October.
Right, and how much are you hoping to raise? What's your target?
Our target is, for that event, is about £70,000, but obviously what we're trying to raise is as much money as possible, because the more money we raise, the more homes we can open.
Kim Killeen, thank you very much indeed, and best of luck with that event.
Thank you very much.